Hey guys, how's it going? DJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World. And welcome to a Let's Talk. We are going to talk about, this right here. This is someone that I didn't know about. This is someone called Lachlan, I believe, or Lachlan. I don't know how to say his name. He is a very large YouTuber, he was streaming to 12,000 people on YouTube. Now, I'm streaming right now, and I'm not streaming to that many people. But apparently he is a Battle Royale player normally, and I believe he even has his own skin in the game. And someone told me this morning while I was streaming, hey, you should check this person out and help him out. You know, he's playing Save the World. And let me just say, the first thing is, yeah, I would love to help anyone out, but he is a gigantic YouTuber. I am a very small YouTuber. I have a very, I highly doubt that I even be able to get his attention to offer my help, but it's chance. If he watches or if anyone knows, I would be more than happy to help, not even help him in the game, but help him understand the game. Because for those of us who play Save the World, you guys know we love this game. It's awesome. It's amazing. And seeing someone of this size, look at that. He's up to 12.22k viewers right now. Seeing someone of this size play Save the World is amazing. He is bringing Save the World to thousands, hundreds of thousands, potentially millions of people watching who have never even heard of Save the World. That's a big positive. But I want to talk about a couple things. I want to talk about the perceptions and possibly misconceptions of someone of this magnitude and size playing Save the World. I want to talk about what this could possibly mean for the future of Save the World. And I want to talk about something very important that he said that is for someone who, you know, for those of us who love to play Save the World and love Save the World, can be a little scary to hear. But first, thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you much for being here. Thank you so much for everything, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all the people who use my creator code DJ2 right there. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. And thank you to everyone else who's been here, who is coming to the stream and everything. We're doing a early Sunday morning stream today. Not as early as I wanted, but it's been pretty fun. So if you guys want to check out the streams, check out my links down below. I've got Twitter and Discord and schedules and all that stuff. So if you guys want to check it out, thank you very much. Okay, so let me just start with the first thing. It can be very easy as a veteran Save the World player to cringe and be like, oh, you know, kind of thing, watching someone new play Save the World. But it's not their fault. It's not their fault. You guys know that I am actually going to be releasing very soon, which watching this has actually made me want to do it even sooner. So it's going to be this week. I'm going to start releasing them. Beginner videos, like Save the World for beginners, and single atlas for beginners, and gameplay for beginners, and dungeons for beginners, and weapons for beginners, and hero loadouts for beginners, and all that for beginners, because they're watching him definitely made me realize several things where and I want to make this very important, because I want to point this out, very, very important, because when we're watching him play, like here, he was defending a single atlas. He was doing great until the Smasher showed up, the mini boss, who happened to be a tank and a healer. Now, I haven't seen if he was able to finish it or not, but I kind of have I have my doubts if he just focuses on the mini boss that he'd actually be able to complete this. Because we all know how absolutely difficult this can be in the solo situation. This is quite difficult, especially if you don't know that you have floor traps, wall traps, that you know that you can level up your base, because obviously he doesn't know that he can level up his base to second and third level. He doesn't know about floor traps. He doesn't know about crowd control in Save the World. He doesn't know about what weapons work for what. He doesn't know any of this. And of course, it can be so easy to point that out and be like, oh, haha, or oh my gosh, how he doesn't know how to do this. He's going to ruin it, and just like slapping your head and cringing at something like this and being like, oh no, And that makes sense. But that can very quickly come off as making fun of someone for something they don't know. And I feel like that is a huge, especially for those of us who are veterans to Save the World, it can be a huge thing that we can fall into, making fun of people for not knowing how to do something that they don't know how to do. It's how people say things about me, whenever I go and play Battle Royale. I go play Battle Royale and people are like, oh no, he can't do that. He don't know how to do this. And people make fun of me for it. And it can all be in good fun, but words can also hurt, So like for him, I understand he probably has a very tough skin. He's got a lot of people watching him. He has learned how to filter in his mind out the negative comments, because there's got to be a lot of people who are going to be very negative about it, including, and I noticed he had his chat on members only, because obviously there's going to be thousands of people who are going to be telling him to stop playing this trash game and go back to Battle Royale or do something else. There's going to be a lot of people criticizing and being negative like that. And I think that's something that something that I'm going to be focusing on in the first video of the beginners videos is definitely supporting and helping new players come to Save the World, because as I've said again, we have no tutorial. There is no real tutorial telling you, hey, this is what's going to come up. This is what's going to happen. And that's also part of what I'm going to do. Just to give you guys a little thing too, I'm going to make a monster, like a glossary, an index, I'm going to talk about every single monster. I'm going to have every single one pop up. I'm actually reaching out to some people to see if they can help me out with this. And I want to do that. I want to do like, just showing every single husk, what they do, what they can't do, the best way to take them down, all this stuff, like a big glossary index, a big guide on how to do things and Save the World, each mission, how to best do it, And again, this is all going to be my opinion, because I play in a very specific way. I play in a very certain way. You guys know I don't like trap tunnels. I don't like things like that. But I want to approach it from the point of view of, this is what the mission is, and this is what you have to do to complete it, not the journey there. I want to talk about the goals and the destination. The way you get there, the journey, as they say, that's up to you. And I feel that that's a big thing about Save the World, that there's not just one way of doing things, which is really, really awesome about this game. The game is so I hate to say it this way, but the game is so unfinished that you can complete things, that the journey you decide to take to reach the goal can be so many different ways, so many different heroes, so many different loadouts, so many different weapons. We have so many different ways to do it, and I think that's awesome. That's something awesome about Save the World. Now, again, seeing this again, I would love to help him. I would love to help this person, but it's so hard seeing this and being like, wait, you don't know anything about Save the World. So of course you're gonna play Save the World like you play Battle Royale. But Save the World isn't Battle Royale. And Save the World has so many different factors to it, so many different little things that you can do in Save the World that are just absolutely incredible, that really make the game fun. And reaching or being defeated like this, or like not really enjoying yourself in the game, of course can mean that people will stop playing the game. And that's something we don't want. We want people to enjoy Save the World because it is an awesome game. Now, point two I want to make was, why is he doing this? Why is he playing this? Save the World is about to be 4 years old, guys. 4 years old. Why is someone who doesn't really know anything about Save the World playing Save the World? Well, it could be a couple things. He said that you can get pickaxes. Now, yeah, you can get pickaxes and you can get stuff in Save the World that you can use in Battle Royale. Maybe that's his only motivation. Maybe he heard about it and someone said, hey, maybe he saw someone with a pickaxe and he's like, hey, how do you get that pickaxe? And they're like, go play Save the World and you can get it. Maybe that's the only thing. That's the only thing motivating him. And if it is, great. But he's going to have a bad time if he doesn't know what to do and, if he doesn't really enjoy himself on the journey to get those pickaxes. And you guys know, as a brand new player of Save the World, there's so much to do. There's so much to do and no discernible way of understanding where to go and how to do it. So, yeah, I kind of feel like in that sense, it can definitely be overwhelming, and I would really hope that he would have some help in that sense. And that's my second point in this. Maybe he knows something we don't know. Maybe he knows something about Save the World and the future of Save the World that we don't know. Maybe this is sponsored. Maybe Epic, asked him to play it. If they did, then I really wish they would have given someone to help him. Someone to be like, hey, this is how you do, this is what you do, blah, 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 blah. I kind of wish that, or for someone of his size, maybe someone could have, maybe someone at Epic could have been like, hey, you want to play Save the World? Let me hook you up with a developer, or here's a couple of people who can, help you out and show you the ropes. I really wish that would have happened. I really wish this would have happened. It would have been fantastic. It would have been really, really great. But you know what? It is how it is. And, let's hope that there is someone who can help him out or, in the future. And so, because we don't know, maybe there is something coming. Maybe they are going to be doing something, and knowing Save the World, having the skills in Save the World may come in handy. We don't know. The last thing I want to talk about is something that he said. He said something in here, and I tried to find it, but I couldn't really find it again. It was a little bit before this period here, when he said, look at all this stuff that they have. And he was really excited. He's like, if they have all this already, next season is going to be crazy. Okay. That kind of made me realize that yes, he is playing as a Battle Royale player. He is excited. He's excited to see all this stuff, all these different traps, all these different weapons, these abilities, everything that is so deep and complex in Save the World. He's very excited to see that because he thinks they can use all this in Battle Royale. Of course they can. He's very excited for the possibilities and the futures of Battle Royale because there's so much content. There's so much material. There's so much that they can take from Save the World and introduce into Battle Royale. So for him, that is a huge positive. For us who play Save the World, not so much. Because then it kind of makes you feel like, okay, Save the World is and might be used as kind of like a parts car. Like you buy a car for parts and then you chop it down and you break it down and you take a wheel and you take this and you take that and you take all this stuff and you put it in your main car. I don't know. I hope not. I hope that's not the case. Again, he's only been streaming an hour. I think I've been streaming longer. No, yeah, I have. I've been streaming about the same amount of time as he has. Right now, and I really hope that his community is open to it. I did see a lot of people commenting that they could play Save the World. They could show him how to do it, and I really hope that maybe someone he trusts in his community, he will take their help. And I hope that person does help them to explore and see just how incredibly awesome Save the World is. And I hope they just don't give him a bunch of high-level weapons. I hope they don't just give him a bunch of traps and a bunch of weapons and give him everything to do, because well, then, you know, they're gonna play the game and do what they do and then leave, because they're gonna be like, oh, it's too easy. It's too easy of a game. I don't know. We'll see. But just wanted to give my opinion about this. I think that I think anyone new to Save the World is fantastic. I hope he enjoys it. I hope he gets hooked. I hope he realizes just how incredible Save the World is. And just watching what he was doing, I know that he wasn't even listening to the storyline. There's so much story. Like all the missions he was doing right now, it's such an advanced. It's like Ray and home base and all this stuff that he was listening to that he wasn't even paying attention to, because he doesn't have a clue what's going on. And I kind of wish that he would have started from Candy Valley. Instead of jumping into a mission like this, I kind of wish he would have just started with the storyline, focused on the story. I wish there was a way of shutting off all the other stuff and just focusing on the basic storyline. Like, you can't do anything else until you finish at least Stonewood. You know what I mean? Like when you're in Stonewood, it should kind of like hard lock you into a tutorial that, yes, you could skip if you want. But I kind of wish it was that, because he just, you know, he's losing a lot of experience. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me know what you guys think. And please let me know the proper pronunciation. I think it's Lachlan. Because that sounds pretty cool. I don't think it's Lachlan. But I could be wrong. So let me know what you guys think about Lachlan playing Save the World. And hopefully we see other people also play it, because I know there's a lot of people who are kind of bored of Battle Royale right now, who regularly play Battle Royale. I don't know. With that Escapist LTM is kind of crazy, but let me know what you guys think. I really hope that he gets some. I hope he gets some good help, and not just people carrying him. Although, you know what, that's kind of fun too, to get carried. I'm not gonna lie. Someone said it's pronounced Lachlan. Lachlan. Okay, thank you. It's not Lachlan. It's Lachlan. Thank you. Oh, Lachlan. Lachlan. Okay. All right. So Lachlan, have fun, dude. Hope you enjoy it. And yeah, welcome to Save the World. Hopefully you stay. As always, I am DUJ2, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for supporting. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. If you're watching the stream, don't go anywhere. We're going to keep going. We got some SSDs to do. Maybe some escapists. Maybe some more stuff. Thanks a lot, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.